Greetings, everybody. It's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. And let's get rolling. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel, helps out the series, helps out the video. Hit that notification bell. So, we are still in the Fade. And sorry about the abrupt ending of the last episode. My friend called and I had to take it. I don't know if you guys heard the ringtone. I haven't gone back and listened to the episode. But, yeah. That was what was happened. In fact, let me go ahead and silence my phone. So that we don't have any further issues. There we go.
Let's look around.
Okay. Let's first off go over here. Willpower +1, cool. Find another fear. Present the item to the warden. I'm still not getting what this stuff is. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, and doing so gives me a reward. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
Look, all I'm saying is that's probably the right way. We want to get everybody up to max guard or close to it. Before the big fight that comes up. think this all leads to the same place. Everyone's got amulets up, right, by the way? I'm not saying that better weapons can't be, sorry.
What's with the water? Trying to prey on my deep fear of having wet calves?
There's some cool stuff we're getting. Oh, that was a huge miss. Get over here. No. God, die. Those things are fucking annoying because of how mobile they are. Blackwall himself? What is this? Sarah the Nothing? Is this a graveyard? This is a graveyard. Varric became his parents. Oh, these are their fears. So, somewhere over here. Is the... Alright, cunning +1. Piece of cake. Strength +1, I'm liking this. It all goes to the same place. It's beautiful. We just took the one of the other paths.
Look!
Do we even need to refresh our supplies? Sure, we'll do that. Alright, so killing enemies weakens the barrier. Oh, lot of enemies here. Stop showing me, please, thanks. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Alright. Get to the rift to escape the fade. Okay.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
The
Okay.
rift. We're almost there. Don't say it like that. That guarantees another demon is gonna show up.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
You cannot stand against me.
But, do you want to bet?
Hurry!
I grow fat on your fear.
Don't have it. I just leveled up, it looks like it. Look, I'm not saying I expect this fight to be easy, because I don't.
You are nothing.
Whoa. You know what? I've had enough of you guys. Wait, no. We're not ready to do that yet. Oh, I can't do anything while this is going. Okay.
You will die in agony.
I won't. That's it, right? Yeah, baby. I love that. I love the fade with ability.
We need to clear a path! Go! I'll cover you. No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Oh. Damn. So in theory, if you made your choices correctly or incorrectly, this could be somebody like Alistair if he doesn't become king. It could instead of Shroud, you could have like somebody like Alistair. I saw somebody was I saw something online about that. That'd make it a lot harder. We're gonna let Shroud stay. Shroud will likely die. Hawk will likely die. Shroud stays.
Shroud. Inquisitor. It has been an honor. For the Warden!
I have an emotional attachment to Hawk because we played him in Dragon Age 2. It's just...
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free. And Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
They came out of this alive. As far as I'm concerned, they can tell whatever stories they like.
That's how legends get started. Or at least that's what Varric always says.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud died, striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
They may be vulnerable to corruption. We'll fix that. Help the Inquisition.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
You will not, or I will kill all of you.
Good luck with your Inquisition. Try not to start an exalted march on anything. And take care of Varric for me.
I know some of my companions disapproved, but, you know, at the same time, what are you going to do?
Hawk sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
At the time, it felt like a lot of running and escaping.
Either way, Corypheus lost the army he would have used to conquer Thedas. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
that does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
There's an achievement for making all of your inner circle like you. Acquired a master corrupting room. We also acquired 3,000. We're just gonna go ahead and go to here. Is this the main weapon we want, or do we want to craft another weapon? Acquired Bloodwake. What is... First off, we're going to save this point. Actually, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and use it. And let's go ahead and pick up the Horn of Valor. Do we even have a spot for it? To be honest, no. What would we get rid of? Probably the Whirlwind. Although I use the Whirlwind, I don't know how much I'm going to use the Horn. I think... Oh wait, it's... I've got Mighty Blow twice, so we can go here. Okay, we're good. That's not the best. Let's give the Subverve Amulet of Willpower to Solus. Let's also give him... I don't think... What? Okay. You don't have a belt or an amulet. Let's actually go through. Let's give you the belt of range defense. Let's make sure everybody has a belt. That's fine. Belt of melee defense is fine. Cassandra's fine. Edgar's fine. He's fine. Eric's fine. Solus is fine. Vivian needs a belt of cold resistance. Cole needs a belt of melee defense. Okay. Everyone's got something. Alright. Let's go to the rings. Because we already know what we're gonna have, so let's start with her rings. What does she have equipped? So she's got a ring of life drain, a ring of okay. Alright, Cassandra's got the Warhorn rings and lunge and slash, which I think are abilities that you have. Alright. That's fine. Nobody's got pommel strike though. So that can be moved to valuables. That can be moved to valuables. Static cage is something that I may get. Alright. Edric, Iron Bull's got his rings. Varric's got his rings. Solus does not have all of his rings. Let's give you a ring of life drain here. We'll give you a ring of attack. And then a ring of flanking. Cole needs enhanced death blow, enhanced twin fangs. Okay, who else needs their rings? Everyone's got their rings. Okay, any rings that are not equipped can go into valuables. Okay. You've got an amulet of constitution, that's fine. Dorian can get an amulet of magic. Cole can get an amulet of dexterity. Alright, everyone's got their amulets. We're going to go ahead and do that. Whoa, that's a cool weapon. What is this thing? Unique grip, unique staff blade. Whoa, what was that? Uh-oh. Did I accidentally move something to valuables? Unmark this for sale. Thank you. That can get... Okay. Unique staff fire damage, heal bonus, that's fine. We've got to give you the Blood Wake, are you kidding me? Vivian has the Fade Knocker. And you can get the Magistrate Lightning Staff. And this can go to valuables. Okay. For the moment, let's make sure there's nothing in storage that's... Not really. Okay.
Where's my hammer?
You were there. I have to know what it was like. The colors, the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? Spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. We can't go there, normally. We don't even dream our way there. I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it? That didn't sound better, did it?
You'll have a full report of everything I saw. Will that do?
It's a start. I'm sorry, it's just... This is exciting. It all is. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left. So much to think about.
Inquisitor.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Should I modify any weapons? No, hold on a second. You don't have a rune attached? Do you have a rune attached to the custom weapons? Cleansing room? Oh, that is so cool. Versus corrupted. I mean, it's... Actually, you know who needs a... There we go. There we go. We've got stuff to... We'll figure out eventually what we want to buy with all this money. But for now, it's just keeping our inventory clear. I wish I could buy, like, high-level crafting materials. That would be awesome because... Let's first off go ahead and save. That would be awesome because it would let me craft better gear. Or schematics that I don't have.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground ye trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
He dies by my
Lord
sword.
Ormond, any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
I'm not big on killing prisoners necessarily, but if there's anybody that deserves to die, it's this fucker. Oh, there's more. Alright, who else do I need to judge?
Another of the lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
No, I don't want to go to the deep roads.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
Judgment, the death of good of Sir. Alright.
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Yes, things look a lot better now. Well, this is still not acceptable, but you know, needs must. We are fighting a war against a wannabe god. We don't have 30 power yet. That's okay though. I want to pick up third tier abilities for because you saw what 200% what second tier focus did. It essentially, I mean, I had heard that thing, but it essentially one-shotted it. It killed it from over half health, and that was a boss. Did we find his mayor? I hear the mayor of Crestwood has been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells, let him stew there till the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. The man accused of being an abomination is innocent. He's just a mage, just developing his powers. Unfortunately, a mob of citizens already found and beaten him when we arrived. The sight of an armed group of soldiers scattered the crowd, but it'll be some weeks until his injuries healed. He is withdrawn and in pain, but our new mage training must begin soon. I'll find someone to help him control his powers when we return. Such a pity. Alright, so one thing I want to do is I want to expose the double agent.
Let's see what we have.
And I want to locate the missing seekers because
Let us begin.
let's improve some stability. I did want to do the arcane. Now we need to go to the Exalted Plains so I can finish my champion situation specialization. But I want to check in with my companions. It's been a bit harrowing. Let's go ahead and sit in judgment.
You sent for me, Inquisitor.
Knight Templar Delrin Barris, we've gathered to review your military service to the Inquisition. You showed exceptional valor defending the people of Valkaline from Venatori, and broke a siege of demons in Ansburg. You stood against an entire town that wanted to kill a mage for imagined demonic possession, without raising a sword.
And thanks for your service, and your help at Therenfall Redoubt. I endorse your promotion to Knight Commander of the Templar Order.
Your worship, I am not worthy.
You've shown loyalty, determination, courage, as all Templars should.
I will honor your faith in me.
Templars, will you take Sir Barris as your Knight Commander?
Sweet. Promoting Barris. Quest completed. Cool.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Why would I give him to the Grey Wardens? Oh, to bolster their ranks? I'll give him a clap. This guy deserves to die. Then again, Grey Wardens take anybody regardless of background. I'll give him a clean death.
War forces terrible choices on us, but justice demands its due. Gregory Dedrick, I sentence you to a swift death.
The day has come at last. Maker, forgive my sins.
Yes, that was probably a spectacle throughout history. Alright. We still need to sit in judgment? No, we don't. I want to go talk to our companions. If you're not interested in this part of this video, I want to thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, all that stuff. But hopefully you'll stay with me as we talk to everybody. That is not the right. We need to go talk to Solus first.
The elder thing's not a god. He's darkspawn. The makers know darkspawn.
Let's talk to Varric first since he's out here.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He saved Hawk's little sister from the Blight. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
You must be glad that Hawk made it back in one piece.
Yep. Closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle there. Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. Baker's breath. Isabella's going to be furious. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Let's talk to him. He's probably a little unhappy with me.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Grey Wardens have always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the Darkspawn.
Like a fair maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff. Except that if you hadn't stopped them, we'd all have fallen. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
I'm gonna sit in judgment. Let's talk to him, though.
Hello.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the Breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But the Breach is artificial. The anchor on your hand let you control it, and even opened a small rift at Adamant.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
That sounds dangerous.
Got enough trouble with demons already.
But would they still be demons? Or would they be part of a natural environment, like a fast-flowing river? Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if if the Veil were not present. For better or worse.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them, if not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Not in the world we know today. The Veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters if you thought to ask.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright. Is there a way to see what people are thinking of you? I'll look between episodes. I want to talk to the rest of my companions.
You got your wish, sort of. Right.
Like she's upstairs. She has her own space up here. We've not been to see her since she have her own space like way up? No, wait, this is not the tavern. Tavern's probably over there.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't. Not even if my life depended on it.
Of course
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes grace.
Do you think you don't have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
You know what? I believe it was her.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
I wondered why all Skyhold seemed suddenly brighter.
So who's Scout Harding, really?
Right, we've already had this conversation.
I'm no... Knew you couldn't stay away.
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work with the Inquisition. She's so lovely.
That's
I
good.
have to go.
I don't know.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
We'll talk later.
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and...
Let's talk to Iron Bull.
Inquisitor! Come, have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend. Oh. I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us?
I know, right?
Easy approval is just drinking.
Oh. Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
When you put it like that, I'm worried I killed one of your gods or something.
Nah, one of Tevinter's gods, maybe. They worship dragons, right? Kill the shit out of them all you like. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
I mean, sure.
Oh. Nice. To dragons.
To good fights.
Finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
Okay.
Inquisitor.
And you are?
The bartender, Cabot.
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
Well, welcome to the Inquisition.
Thank you. Welcome to the tavern.
What's the current mood?
Spirited enlightenment. Also drunk.
Where did you study? I assume you're trained.
Bartending? I'm no alchemist. You mix the bottles that don't taste like nug and you pretend to listen. I suppose I trained at home, during feast day family visits. My specialty is ale, old Antivan recipe. The secret is ale.
You're a bit of a hard ass. Why are you here?
If I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a mage, I'd throw fire. And probably be dead. But I can't do anything. Just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything. Who make sure the thousands who can do something, can do it. Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle, do share.
What's the word out there?
I hear the Arishak was replaced by the Arishak. But he'd better watch out. In the shadows, the Arishak.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
This is the tavern where we can go talk to...
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted-down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or, I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden?
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him. Hey, you. I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vachel. Land swap. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through?
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Who is asking for this?
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them, it's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
All right.
Fine day to you.
Right. That's why.
Were you there? Did you see what they did? Straight across the throat, like it was nothing.
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina.
It's
I'd like to
Darkspawn blood.
study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
Well, good luck with that.
Somewhat off color today, Inquisitor? An excess of bile, perhaps. Might I bleed you, or offer a herbal tonic?
No, to both of those things. Wow. Requirement level 16. We're not level 16. Dang it. If they have a Master Dragon Slaying rune, that would take a lot of my... How does that compare to my actual weapon, though? That's better than my actual weapon? Wow. But only against dragons. This would be really good to fight dragons with. On hit, gain 3 guard. Oh! But this is requirement level 17. I like it, though. We'll be 17 soon, and I kind of want to pick up this Axe of the Dragon Hunter. Even though I'm not ready yet for it. I mean, Master Dragon Slaying rune is really good. And it's still better than, I think... Whoa. Oh, they're the blank rune stones. That's how we make runes. Let's pick up like 2, 3, 4 of these. 5 of these, maybe. Do I just buy this now, and then... Or do I look at other stuff? I kind of want to pick up some of these runes. I don't think they would show me schematics for...
Which would those be? The mud...
I don't think they would show me schematics for things I already have. I hope not, anyway. I kind of want the Axe of the Dragon Hunter, I'm not gonna lie. And it looks badass, too. I give it to Bull. He would like it. But we're not... What do we need? Level 16? We're gonna wait on it.
Trust them. I don't know. History says it's the other way around. What history do you know? You're a dwarf. Right.
Excuse me?
Ooh, I'm scared and confused by your strange sky.
What is this? Wait, what are these? Grants a major increase to the Inquisition power and influence? Like what? I want to see what a moderate increase is, I think. Let's do the high ever record, see what it does. can buy influence. Well, that's interesting. And power. I can buy influence and power. Well, okay then. So that's apparently a thing.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Our mounts have never had better.
Pog uniform. Avar Warnog. Oathbound Steed.
Inquisition? Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. Mountain air like this, not healthy for many animals. But I'll make do with your little fortress.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury.
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Alright. Who else do we need to check in with and where are they? We gotta find Cole. Where is Cole? Let's fast travel. Yeah, let's turn in my research. quite a bit. Damage bonus against Phoenix.
You have remarkably little here on early Tevinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
You? I rather doubt that.
What?
I apologize. That was unworthy. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the Abyssal Rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison,
so I should be happy I accomplished something so grand?
concerned, more like. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
I agree.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Okay. That didn't trigger any sort of quest. I think Vivian is over here somewhere. She is perfect.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
I strive to match your elegant sense of style.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I suppose it's important to show that we're an authority to be respected.
Not just respected, my dear. Awed, feared, aspired to. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
That's quite a lot for one person to pull off, don't you think?
It is a challenge all great leaders must face, Inquisitor. As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne. You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions. Echoes of what happened to me the first time. The Divine was there, or even like her.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? I suppose there's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle will be in your debt.
Okay, we gotta find some Circle tombs. Let's climb. Still Liliana. I want to find Colin as well.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did she say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the Fade. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Alright. I've got to find a way to go all the way around. Whoa. We've got to go up. Something like this.
Inquisitor.
What? Inquisitor is busy. Cool office. I like it.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Cassandra takes things as seriously as you do. If she has no problem with this, neither do I.
I thought you had a right to know. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Okay. Confessions of a Lyrium addict.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
We brought most of the Templars over.
I thank the Maker for that, even if we were too late for some. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Is there anything I should know?
Shit,
Sarah brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Tell me about your colleagues.
What do you think of the people you work with?
Who do you mean?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
How do you like working with Liliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our soldiers handled themselves well during the siege on Adamant. They reacted quickly to changes on the battlefield. More importantly, they relied on each other. Trust in your fellow soldiers is not something that can be trained.
I should let you get back to work.
That's not the one I wanted to do. Sorry about that. I like this outfit, but let's go... Actually, let's go synchronize everything. Let's go change the outfit up a little bit. You know what? You know, I like it. Let's go back to the war room. Talk to everybody but her. Let's talk to her as well.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's Lordkin. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montilyet.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, Your Worship.
Keeping romance options open. Yeah, so it'd be too easy if we could just... My quarters are huge, as well they should be. Alright. Enhanced Amulet of Invasion. I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for the secrets of the enemy who I have now forsworn. I'm interested about this.
heard anything?
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Let us begin.
Wait, what? Dwarven slaves inventory hands?
Inquisitor.
That's a 6-hour thing. Holy hell.
To work?
Yep, let's do that. Want to go ahead and call the episode here. I want to thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Red Hunter out.